butt off in the background. So I've been working since my eyes opened today with beta testing. So we're going to do it a bit differently today since I have been doing a lot of background work. I will simply update you guys on what is happening in the background to the best of my ability, and also tell you what is to be expected in the very near future. So with that, what's been happening in the background? Beta testing our Mr. Utility. It has been a long time coming, and yeah, it's going well. And more is being built on it. So the next steps are inbound. As we progress through this Mr. Utility, it starts to become more and more inside of the front of your eyes of okay, there's something happening, sweet. And then the reveal of the Mr. Utility will have to be at its completion to protect its integrity. Okay, so on top of that, been in contact with Heroes Token and pushing out more promotion for the AMA interview tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST. So it's a bit of a mix up here, guys. On top of that, the Hulk Inu merch preview is out. We're still working on some more designs for it, and then integrating it online for you to be able to purchase your Hulk Inu merch. Also, OXC call was today. Lynn had to reschedule. So I was left there hanging for 8 minutes or something. I was like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Sorry, time difference got the best of them." So we'll be rescheduling with Lynn or co-founder Lee, uh, and getting more information of what they can do for us in the future, or who knows, maybe they have an offer for us to do something directly. But yeah, all ears for them. We had a good time at SmartCon. The Chinese promotion company. So we talked to them. Everything is nice and good. So we're just working out more of the dynamics here, and also talked about the registration of Hulk Inu as a company. So that is where we left off with the Chinese promotion side of things. As far as going to Hong Kong, absolutely possible. It is in a couple of days. And we're having a follow up call this evening about that and trying to pull the trigger on that since it is so close to Hong Kong happening. Um, Otherwise, if it is something where we're working virtually initially to be able to plan out investment meetings in Hong Kong for while I'm there, that is absolutely bullish. So we want it to be an effective time. So those are the two sides that we're on right now with that of go to fintech, stay some extra weeks, meet with investment companies, or virtual setup, establish partnerships, promote each other, um, and then go over to Hong Kong saying, "Hey, this is that new partner I was telling you about," and having multiple investment meetings with investors while we're out there. And there's always a bunch of events. So that's the two sides that we're talking about with their CEO and with our contact person Eddie. So very beautiful things to come, and we're going to be, regardless, announcing something. And the goal is by the end of the month. Eddie says the end of the week, but they're not slow moving. But apparently, we're very fast moving in comparison to their standard movement. So yeah, we're trying to get everything moved quickly, but also courteously, like nicely. But yeah, so that's beautiful of what they can do. They can organize AMAs with us on Southeast Asia, run our Chinese community, set up Discord for us, link us up with exchanges with discounts, and also multiple investment companies and their partnering companies that they can recommend us to as well. So setting up calls and putting us in front of the right people, and then that goes twofold when we're there in person as well. But yeah, it's just about planning out the efficiency. And I can hear the stress in Eddie's voice of, man, he's we when we talk, it's midnight for him or like 11 for him. We talk for an hour talking about who, what, when, where, how to go. Hey, thank you. Bullish Dev keeps token alive with bullish news all the time. I appreciate that. Sorry. Let me focus on my list here. So yeah, so we talked about beta testing going well. So beautifully happening in the background. Results from that will not be long. So you'll see some nice green coming into the chart. Um, we talked about OXC, how they had to reschedule, and we'll be finding out another time from them. And we talked about the talk with the Chinese promotion company. To be fully transparent with you guys, the goal is also how we're navigating out the crypto winter. So we know that Ethereum had a nice, beautiful pump. So very nice. But whoa, I just refreshed. Okay, even nicer of a pump. We're at 1552, 1550 with Ethereum. So I think that's like a 15% increase in the last 2 days. But so what I was saying is, yeah, so we're planning out strategically on how to navigate through the crypto winter. A lot of that revolves around the utilities we're bringing out, the mystery utility as well, but also the coordination with Hong Kong, right? So we know the December month is, especially around Christmas and New Year's, it's a rough month for crypto. So this pump we're getting can also be Ethereum's anticipation of crypto winter. Who knows? But we are planning for the worst and planning for the best, of course. So, by planning for the worst and the best occurs, then even better happens. So it's about coordinating promotions with Hong Kong throughout Southeast Asia throughout winter. So either, we go over there and we establish everything in person and get more push for the crypto winter, or we're pushing virtually over the crypto winter, and then come January, uh, then bam, we're in Hong Kong and going with investors, starting up the new year, which is also great since they most likely just ran over their numbers. So this is a bit. I'm just trying to give you guys a bit more perspective of what all these calls are over and over again. Not necessarily frustrating for me. It is a beautiful sign. It's bullish of coming to the right terms and getting on the same page before we pull any triggers. But I did explain, hey, my community definitely wants some updates. So no matter what we do, we want to have some graphics up of saying, we're partnered up. So hopefully everything goes very quickly from here. And I'm just trying not to push them too much and pressure them. So there's one aspect, well, a couple of aspects for what is happening in discussion with Hong Kong. But yeah, beautiful bullish things. It's just about, how to activate and deliver on those things with mutual respect for each party. So yeah, so that's mostly the majority of what has happened. We will have some tweets coming out this evening. Um, so keep your eyes out for that. Let's hype them up. So bringing like a bunch of hype to these tweets. And then we'll also line up for the AMAs to bring hype too. So make sure you're there for these AMAs with War Pigs tokens. So they are the winner from our Smash space, and they're doing a lot of bullish moves with a good following behind them. So I'll bring my A game. You guys bring your A game. And we get a nice hype and some potential future collaboration or strategic alliance in the background between devs. So that will be tomorrow, the 27th at 5 p.m. EST. Set your reminder. The space link is up, or you can just set a reminder in your phone too. So 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, the 27th, is War Pigs Token AMA, where we'll be interviewing War Pigs Token, but really you've seen it before, project to project AMA. We're collaborating with each other and bouncing questions off of each other. Uh, After that, 4 hours after the beginning of the AMA, so it'll probably be like 3 hours later, we're going to have the AMA with Heroes Token. This is where Heroes Token is interviewing us. They do have a lot of hype going around, and they have a good amount of graphics made for it. This was planned out a few weeks ago, and this is the slot that they had available directly. Yes, of course. Exposure is exposure, and the collaboration and networking is a beautiful thing. So that will be tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. Make sure you guys set your reminders. Obviously, we'll be reminding you through pins, posts, and tweets on our Twitter. And then thereafter will be Saturday's AMA, Smash Space. So we'll be having multiple multiple projects in that wanted to join last week, and also some projects that you guys have showed over to us through DM and hearing what they're about. At no point is this financial advice from us. The Smash Space is not uh, is not something that's oh, these are amazing projects, and like it's because it's I'm your dev and I've got the hookup for these. That can be there, but it's entirely up to you guys. So I just ask the questions, get the information for you, and it's up to you for what you do with it. Very likely we'll have a AMA planned out before the Smash Space on Friday, project to project AMA. We have a couple of parties interested, but yeah, so we'll see if Friday has that motion for it. With that, there are many more project to project collaborative AMAs. We have seen a lot of success from them. So we're keeping the ball rolling. The more that we do that, the more that our space grows. The more that our space grows, the bigger the projects, the bigger the community, and the bigger of the return on investment for time. So it is something that's nice inside the space. Not many projects do this, or projects that have tried this are not consistent enough to keep it going. But I find it pretty fun. CoinGecko circulating supply and market cap adjustment is inbound. So we'll be having that listed up on there. I do need to check to see if we have a response from being our NFTs listed on CoinGecko. I don't know if it's somewhere we find it or if they tell us, hey, you're approved, but I do not have an email still. Oh, and I'm supposed to have a call with the Deca Megaspace dev today, which I forgot until I just talked to you guys. So put that on my list of things to do. Deca Megaspace guy has reached out to me when I was asking about a what's up with this review video that we won. So he said he wants to call and discuss an opportunity with us. We'll see what that entails. We'll see what that means. If it's for me personally, if it's in representation of Hulk Eno, because that is the only opportunity that I will be pursuing is when it's a Hulk Eno movement, obviously using me. But yeah, we'll see if it's what he has to say, and obviously I'll update you guys. Where was I? Oh, I see. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my list because I was putting it into notes. So yes, so CoinGecko is being updated. The minting DApp and staking DApp is being added to our GitHub. The reason why it's taking a bit is that our CA dev is the one that has the entrance, the password for our GitHub. So waiting on him, and I know he's busy in his personal life as well as multiple aspects for us at development. But yeah, so we also talked about the merch line. And quickly after the merch line, I already had this project reach out to me of saying like, when, but we want to move accordingly. So the same reason of we could have had our YouTube channel out in an instance, but is that more fun or is that more pump based? The viral promo contest winner, the winning decision. We want to move on, but we're adding in a little bit of different aspects. It will be Instagram focused. So we have Polka and myself, whenever I have a chance to breathe, to mess around and make some Instagram reels. So a bit more exposure on Instagram. Obviously, these videos that will be posted from the viral promo contest will be posted everywhere, but Instagram definitely will get a lot of attention towards it and builds up more exposure on a new platform. So we'll be adding in a few other things to it. I can sneak peek it to you. Um, how am I going to sneak peek it though without just saying it? Something like a filter that we're getting as well for Hulk Eno. So people that are recording videos, they can all be Hulk Eno themes. And who knows, maybe just the general teenage public starts going with this too, with no idea of what Hulk Eno is. But it's cute. I like it, a little green puppy. So yeah, that's being planned as well in accordance to the movements. But we're also pumped up in Ethereum, and I told you guys at 1400 to 1500 ETH value, we'll be pursuing our publicist. So we've reached out, waiting for the email response. First article will be the first of many for a year-long contract. Paid already, but this will be the start of our payment cycle. So everything's on hold until it was bullish enough. There's also publicist suggestion for it. So Yes, so you'll see the merch line. Shortly after that, you'll see the project integration utility come out. That will be listed on our website that you guys can use at your own convenience. Bum bum bum. I think that's everything that is pressing. Oh, Bubble Bybot ads. Brian did respond to me, and I think it was another ambiguous. Yep, it was still don't know. So I said, how long do you think the delay will be for Bubble Bybot ads? He says no, and I will ask, what is the issue? This is like the time where I can respond to some of this stuff. Can I help in any way? But yeah, he did say that we'll be the first. We'll be the first advertisement for Bubble Buy Bots. If you don't know what that is the buy bot that we use is customizable buy bot, and it's Bobby Buybot's competitor. Da, da, da. So yeah. We covered just about everything. So we have triple utilities that are on the way. Uh, one being beta tested, and going well, and then grows more and more and more. But bear in mind, guys, every test you'll see nice turnarounds from it, getting bigger and bigger if all goes well. Merch line can be launched soon, along with the second utility after that, which is ready. And we'll be announcing that along with on VC and AMA format. So you guys can ask your questions too about how it all works and hear it from the source. Two AMAs tomorrow, um, at 5 p.m. EST and 9 p.m. EST, which I will be confirming for an AMA the next day. I mean, it's quite quick, us being done at 9 p.m. EST and then promoting out another AMA, which will probably be about 20 hours. That's not too bad. Then we can promote it out and everyone chills it. And, we attend project to project AMA. And then after that, Saturday, smash space with new projects never heard before, meaning a bigger network for us as well. And on top of that, Hokino Instagram Reels with something unique that will be added to our viral promo contest integration. I think that summarizes it all. If I missed anything, you guys want questions on something specific, feel free to let me know. But I think those are the things that are near in our grasp, and I will be having an update slash follow up call with Eddie from Titans, which is the promotion company in Hong Kong. And we're also talking about side quests together, Eddie and I, of working outside of his company too, and seeing if that gets him fired or not. But yeah, so we have a lot of different things coming in, a lot of bullish moves coming. The AMA interview will be great. Utilities will be launched in not a very long time. Viral promo contest going out as well. And we're getting closer and closer with the sellout of our NFTs. So if anyone has any questions about any of those things, NFTs included, since we are getting closer, feel free to speak your mind. Let me zip it for a second. We'll go through that good old awkward silence of who has a question, and we'll probably eventually get to some questions. With that, enough from me, more from you. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, the floor is yours. Bear in mind, I always forget to mention this, and it seems to be becoming the theme. If you do have a question and you cannot speak, feel free to type it. I will read out who is asking it and then answer it for you, of course. All right, we have our first question in by Crypto Prince Baseball. If people who already bought the big package Valhalla, but this time buy a smaller package, can you still convert it to Valhalla, um, and then buy another smaller package? Yeah, no, I mean anything can be converted to Valhalla in this round, as long as it's not already Valhalla. But yeah, so if you were to have purchased 20 NFTs and you want to get 5, 10, 15 more, then yeah, they're pre-evolved, and you can evolve those ones towards Valhalla faster. But bear in mind, the race to Valhalla is only for starting at Banner, the first evolution to the final evolution, and that is how you can win your $10,000 prize. And second place will win a $5,000 prize, all the while building their bag and getting a return on their investment and having a nice boost to it. Personally, do hope, guys, at this time that you're in love with everything and you're rich and everything's looking great. May as well just throw a 10K in, right? Rich man or woman lifestyle. So hopefully that answers your question, Crypto Prince. If you already bought the big package of Valhalla and then you buy a smaller package, yes, you can still evolve, is a better word than convert. You can still evolve to Valhalla, yes. Christmas merch soon. All I want for Christmas is Hulk Enos, says Crypto. Well said. Get some Mariah Carey to come in and sing a song for us. All I want for Christmas is Hulk Eno. Yeah, you guys thought I was gonna go for the high note? No, thank you. You don't want to hear that. But yeah. Yeah, well said. Hulk, Christmas merch. I mean, guys, it's not really a drop shipping company, right? It's somewhere you can buy swag as we grow in the project. Obviously, holders are going to be the ones that want swag, and influencers who should be holders themselves. So yeah, it's a place for you guys to get that in, and then that just goes right back into the charts. Uh, Otherwise, I feel like it's just us profiting off of your support, which is weird. But next Christmas, yeah, I think next year we can do seasonal. I think Sheba did that this year actually. Sheba, did masks for Halloween, or at least I saw a post. I don't even know if it was Shima. Sheba, of course, Crypto Prince. Shoot, why do you guys always make us go through that awkward silence of any questions? And then there's questions. I like it. Anybody else has questions, feel free. If you feel like it's a funny question, put a question mark at the end of it and you're fine. If you really want to answer, go for it. Challenge me. All questions are welcome, guys. It's a lot of times bullish when they're critical questions. Why aren't you doing this? Or what if we did that? Okay, Crypto Prince says those who have free access to free merch, which are Valhalla holders. For the ones that didn't know, it's one of the perks of being a Valhalla holder as far as Valhalla pack. The only thing they have to pay is the Porto, right? And I do believe, Crypto Prince, when you say Porto, you mean shipping costs. Is that right? Yes. Yeah, you have it right. So free merch, but yes, shipping cost is still to you. Shouldn't be too pricey though. You got it right. Yeah, that's true. It definitely does depend where it comes from. From Prestige, if I remember right, they said that they have a shipping cost internationally is in a range that I think that how should I say this? I think it's universally allocated. So it's standard higher, even if it's like right next door to where they're located. And that way it offsets the international. That's just my business acumen talking. They didn't say that, but yeah, they said it wasn't too high. But then for us doing it independently, we'd have to do a little bit of research on that as well. So that's where the merch line has slowed down just a little bit, from going with prestige and then switching it to us designing it and then saying, well, hey, why don't we just run it? Since we're already halfway in the water, may as well just go all the way in. But yeah, the benefits of that is that there'll be more options for you guys. And if someone says, I think someone already had a suggestion of I want a green sweater or hoodie. and they say they design concepts, and everyone gets behind it. I don't know if we're gonna make it for one person, but the more we deep into the merch store, it could be simple of saying, "Hey, design your merch, and I'll upload it, and we'll get it shipped out to you," which also bullish. So I like that there's more options, a bit more work for us, um, but the merch store that we're using will also handle all orders. So it's not like I'm not going to be, bulk ordering Hulk Inu swag and having it in my garage or something. It's going to be automated to an extent as well, but at least we'll have more options. I was for marketing. Oh, it was you, Crypto Prince. Okay. Yeah, no, but my point being, for marketing or not, if you like it and we all get behind it, or yeah, a lot of people like it, uh, we can get it up there. But there's also the option of saying like, oh, I want this in pink, or I want this in this color, or I want a sun hat of Hokino, or I want sleeveless shirt of Hogino. Going through this route, it can be very possible that we can just simply say, like, either make the design or you send us a design and we can have it customizable. So make your own Hokino design. So that's pretty fun. And I like those options. And I like the idea with running business is you do want more control to yourself while delegating at the same time. But you don't want to lose control of asking other people, can we do this? If you're CEO, it's you telling other people we're gonna do this and you got to make it happen. So I do like the idea of us running it ourselves. But yeah, also we can incorporate other projects too, which I haven't thought about until now. So we can make Wolverine new merch, Metabrawl new merch, a few different things. Any other questions? Kerensky says, I am in TG jail and I have important stuff to discuss in DM. All right. Is this a question, Kerensky? Missing the question part. All right, we'll play a game. Guys, if I DM Kerensky, what is the important stuff? Dun, 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 dun. A Hulk Smash dating app. Pocahontas guess is marketing 100%. Any other guesses out here, guys? Kerensky, we're going to see if we can predict the future of what is important in this. Hey, Crypto Prince says the China trip. Oh, no, this is a question. My bad. I thought you were guessing, Crypto Prince. Kerensky, we're going to get some more guesses in here, and then I will DM you and find out and reveal what this important stuff is. I'm intrigued myself. So, guys, feel free to guess along. What is the important stuff? Based on development, we got a hint from Kerensky. Based on development of Hulk Inu. Crypto Prince did have a question. The China trip is only for marketing, right? Yes. That is one thing of the rush. I've explained to this company look, I don't want to take all of your time, of course, but it being efficient for us as well. Of like, you need to tell me that if it's fintech and then go, we're good. Is it virtual? Let's set it up virtually. But yeah, no, it is meant to be um, for Hokina. So I don't want to have it like. I mean, if I'm not with investment company or anything, I'm still working on Hokino. But yeah, so Hong Kong is primarily marketing. So they're also a consulting company. So they market for us based on revenue. Um, and then yeah, we get more and more big, and then it's still in line of that they can do consulting for our Asian market, our Asian groups. But yeah, it's just for marketing. Or did you think I was going there to like meet with distributors for the merch line? It'll all be online. Well, we'll be speaking with a lot of different people. Oh, you mean is it just for that marketing company? No, actually, they're very open. That they're more than happy to put us in with multiple other companies, promotions as well, investment companies too. Like I've talked about a few times. When you say BKEC, do you mean BKEX? Now I asked the question, I got distracted. Hold on. And I'm going back to the chat. Do you mean BKEX? Yeah, exchange in, yeah, but it's BKEX, right? Not K. I just Googled it. Yeah, it is BKEX. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, that's possible. Um, Problem is how. Yeah, I looked it up, Crypto Prince. For the people that didn't look it up, BKX is a global digital asset financial service platform with independent trading and operation centers in China, Hong Kong, Korea, Japan, Singapore, the United States, South Korea, and other countries and regions. So, an exchange. Yeah, it's possible. I'd have to see if they can connect me. A lot of it is connection based. They drilled that on me. Yeah. And I have to see if they can connect us. That'd be bullish, but we're not. I'm not sure how practical as far as our age right now for such a big exchange. It's like trying to get on Gate.io right now. We got to break 1 million market cap, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion, and then we're good. Any other questions for what currency's important stuff is? I am DMing you now, currency, if you're still here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, here, let me put it in my notes because I'm pretty sure I'm having a follow-up call with Eddie today because they had a meeting yesterday or today. The time change makes it hard. BKX connection question mark at IE at Eddie call follow-up call. Okay, I can look into that. Even if they don't have the connection, I can also let them know, get their attention beforehand, and then hit them with a twist, or I could be like, "I'm flying to Hong Kong just to visit you," them not knowing that I'm there for other reasons. We can do that for multiple places, actually. I like that. That inspired a beautiful idea. Yeah, exactly. Um, Crypto Princess, don't know why. Maybe it's a free or a cheap listing, but it's like the first exchange small coin pick. So yeah, I'll reach out. I can email them and establish some type of repertoire, and then make a twist of, "Hey, I'm going to be over there." Oh yeah, good point. Christian asks Crypto Prince a question. Now I'm just kind of mediating. Do you have any updates from Lunaway exchange in Denmark? Kransky, I DM'd you, buddy. Sounds good. And to add, so Crypto Prince says, not yet. As I said, they are slow, but I'm keeping an eye on them in reference to Lunaway. And they haven't listed any coins for 8 months. So slow period for them. But also bear in mind, I have emailed them And if they do have any other follow-up questions, they have my contact, well, email. Yeah, you did say that from the beginning that they're slow. Bro, Kerensky, I DM'd you, dude. You have us on mute? Kerensky, check your DM, brother. And CryptoPrince says every time I call them, they say they are working on it. Sounds like classic business high-end exchange. We run around. No rush on Luna Wave at the same time. Bullish if it just pops up one day, along with everything else that we're pushing out, pushing towards, and pushing forwards. Okay, okay, nice. Well, we have time. We have time. We have a lot of things to get pushed out before NFTs get pushed out, bringing in new buyers to our chart and new buyers to our NFTs as well. Right? I mean, hey, we did all this work, and I know you guys want to be those guys in before everything pops off. Instead of 199 NFTs left, 1,000 members join, Super Moon. One person buys an NFT, Super Moon again. 1,900 members, super lucky. Base projects. They told me themselves, that I said before, retailers have asked them for listing, not even myself. So retailers asked for the whole Keenum listing in Lunaway. And it's one of the very many reasons I jumped into this project. Sorry, Crypto Prince, I added in a little bit of flair to your sentence. Got distracted again. I am back into the chat. Patience is all that you need. That is right, along with a very strong work ethic, working and pushing every single day, standing out, being unique, full communication. Yeah, yeah. But all of that does require patience. I'm with you, 100% with you. Based. Guys, I'll do my 3 count. This is your opportunity for questions. Tomorrow, after this call, I will be setting a countdown timer for our first AMA. with WPT or PIGS token. And Lunaway only has 23 coins up. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and ApeCoin. Okay, our chances are looking great, especially as we progress. At a point, it'll be undeniable. So bear in mind that the pushes that we're all working towards with the organic market maker, 12 Ethereum buyback, massive promotions with NFT round one sellout. On top of that, financial income streamlined into the chart, merch line available, and new utility as well, bringing out a bunch of utilities for what's known as a meme project, but now it's become a theme project with multi utilities live. And also building a huge network with project to project AMAs, having a bigger and bigger hub. Projects will die out eventually. Will stay alive. They come over to Holokino. Devs come over to Holokino. Um, New resources are brought over to us as well, with Smash Space growing more and more. Twitter Space is getting stronger every time that we get on. All the while building and building and building, and also pushing out new aspects to promotion along with the traditional forms. So when we get our utilities out, we'll get a bunch of callers out, a bunch of tweets out, all around that as well. And because we have their attention then, and we have a bit of a wave, boom, second utility comes out too. All the while, our third utility is doing a financial stream of income into the chart. So all of this pushes towards the sellout of our NFTs. So I think that's a good summary. I can definitely add on in different aspects, but that is the gist of the marketing push. So when people ask about a marketing plan, I think you have this in spades. We've already accomplished. I don't even want to say phases because phases we've gone through. We're in our V2 of our roadmap. But yeah, so we've gone through a bunch of clusters of marketing plans already. And here we are at this the build up of utility along with our marketing pushes all coming into fruition, and that interconnectivity starts to become more and more clear and right in your face. So I like that you guys are here. I see a lot of familiar faces. A lot of people understand the concept, add into the concept, and your opinions are beautiful. Your input is beautiful, and your how should I say your working side by side with us is useful, which is just my brain stopped working for a second. So yeah. So guys, I went to bed at like 4:30 in the morning. Woke up at like 8 and just haven't stopped. I haven't eaten. So let me do this. I'll do the three count. I'll schedule the countdown AMA. I'll get some callers inbound as well. I'll grab a snack while I respond to their DMs, and we'll get some more exposure out, some more busyness for us as well. And then I'll work more on our merch line releasing, and obviously keep beta testing. I say it's beta testing, but we're doing things, and you'll be seeing the results of them very soon. So you'll see some nice pump or some nice movement, hype. But yeah, guys. With that, any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns going once? Any points that you would like me to further explain, repeat, or clarify going twice? And to sum it up, any feedback, comments, or things that you may fear are FUD, but you want to say them and get them addressed, going three times.
Keep it going, boss man.
You know it, man. Absolutely. 100%. My back hurts, but it's okay, man. We're gonna get the world's best chiropractors. We're millionaires. I'm making all you guys the support you get. Loyalty is rewarded. So we're gonna kill it, guys. With that, shout out to everybody joining the VC. Christian, thank You, Chuck Base, OG Runner, Crypto Prince, the one and only Pocahontas, Gru, Thor's Cryptos, Toast, Sam, Jean Grey, Shao Shao, Shiba Doge Soldier, AJ Revolve, Visionary Titan, Kerensky, Taz Crypto. Thank you all for joining. And I'll be setting up the countdown timer for our Project the Project AMA for tomorrow and putting out a reminder tweet as well, along with some influencer tweets. With that, guys, thank you for joining and Hulk out.